Representative Steve King is, of course, infamous at this point for his stupid comments about undocumented immigrants. He said recently they are all drug smugglers. Or actually, I'm not being fair. He said for every one valedictorian, there are, 100, 1,000 drug smugglers. And he also said they have cantaloupe calves. So he wanted to add to his list of absurd statements, and he went on Newsmax TV and said this.
This is a presidential-caused crisis. He has the resources to solve the problem. If he's not going to close that border, then I'm calling upon the border governors to call up their National Guard, order their National Guard to the border. They're the commanders-in-chief of their National Guard. Seal the border. And this president's not going to. Think what 2.5 years of President Obama's sanctuary nation turns into. It won't be any longer the question of whether we can deport 11 million people. It will be tens of millions more, and the question will be how many billion people can we let into the United States under the circumstances that he has. And I say that term billion, I didn't just pull it out of the air. There's 7 billion people on the planet, and over half of them would like to be in America.
Billion. He goes, I didn't just take that number out of the air. No, that's exactly where you took it out of. Or actually, you're right. You didn't take it out of the air. You took it out of your ass. Billion immigrants. Oh, there's 50% of the world wants to come to America. 50% of the... who did that poll? I can't hear you. Who did the poll? I can't hear you over your wrongness. Oh, that's right. That poll wasn't done. You made it up. Billions of people are going to come to America. Even if it's true, well, let's be overly kind to him. Even if it's true, let's say there is a poll. Half of the world wants to come to America. Okay? Logistically, they wouldn't do that. That couldn't happen. By the way, the border, they act like, if we had open borders, people would come in. Everybody would come. Billions. But wait a second. There's not really most of the border does not have a fence. And most of the border does not have, border people there. Border security agents there. So technically, it largely is an open border, right? And people aren't coming over in that high numbers. In fact, immigration is near net zero. It's been since the Great Recession. Now, recently, some people have come over, right? But overall, what does that disregard? The record number of deportations that have happened under President Obama, which he would love, Steve King would love, but he doesn't give Obama credit for doing the thing that he would love. And then also, let's get serious here. The Democratic proposed immigration bill, there were multiple different versions of it. Every single version of it increased border security by billions of dollars. So again, even if his concerns were legitimate, which they're not, but even if they were, the solution would be the Democratic bill that you blocked. But these guys are so stupid. It's not. These are facts. Facts don't get into the mind of somebody who says a billion people, billions of people are going to come into America. Do you know what the population of America is right now? It's about 320 million. According to Steve King, there could be billions of undocumented immigrants coming in. Way more, double, triple. We would triple the population of undocumented immigrants. The level to which this guy has no shame in making shit up is immeasurable.